All right, it's actually working. We will
Good.
see if that at all retains truth. Um, uh, it didn't work well enough yesterday. We gave up streaming Hell's Rebels by the end.
Yeah. Though it occurs to me, maybe we shouldn't stream the rest of Hell's Rebels. Spoilers.
We're gonna spoil what 90% and just not finish the end.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah, that's how that
there's
works.
there's no big twist at the end that is worthy of that.
Okay.
The Emerald Spire I could see thinking of that way, which
What do you want to not do the last 3 floors or something?
No, I mean just not streaming at all for fear of spoiling it. We could do that. The thing is, I want to stream and or record it because I want the memories. Because the Emerald Spire is
That makes sense.
The Emerald Spire is particularly wonderful where that's concerned.
Whatever.
By the way, I figured out for Flock, I'd said earlier that I was trying to find like a Gaelic phrase pertaining to cuteness to be what Flock was called in the olden days.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out what he was called. He was like in the early days when humanoids primarily worshipped nature spirits and such. And not true divinities, he was known as the Maggot Lord.
What?
So, one of the major reasons that fluffy-headed monkeys would pray to just kind of whoever would listen was because they needed, storms to get out of the way of them or to, not die from them. And so, like, one of the first times that happened, there's this family of fluffy-headed monkeys living in a cave. And their cave was, like, directly in the path of a tornado. They were totally going to die. And they were all praying and stuff, hoping something would listen and help. And I could hear them. And, I can't really change the weather, even when I'm an immortal nature spirit. But what I can do is cause maggots to leak from every crevice of the wall and chase them to another cave that wasn't in the path of the storm. And so that I did that. That happened. And they started calling me the Maggot Lord. And they started to do some unsavory things, but I stopped it before anything went wrong, and it was fine.
Interesting.
Sure. Whatever you say.
That is very much something Flock would do.
Mm-hmm.
They all lived. They would have died otherwise. What was I supposed to do?
Hmm.
Um, by the way, Hell's Rebels has stats for if you fuck up monstrously, Barzillai can become a genus loci.
Oh.
And there are stats for what a cleric of Barzillai Thrune is like.
Hmm.
Because he
That's
then becomes a valid patron for a cleric. So, yeah, I don't expect us to get to that, because at this point it's kind of too late for you to fuck up badly enough. The only thing you could do, I won't say what the only thing you could do is, but in order to fuck up that badly, you would have needed to have failed pretty disastrously at the negotiations, and then fucking just fucking Clint sat on your hands and let the manifestations in Kintargo just ravage the city for a long time. That could have allowed him to accumulate enough influence that he would have a head start in the next stage of the adventure and would be able to finish his transformation.
That's neat.
I wonder how often that actually happens, though.
Pretty rarely. I mean, you still have to. There's only
I'm
won't.
sure he met like, other parties while playing.
Yeah, I know what he means. Even with other parties, pretty rarely. Like, something would have to go terribly wrong to make him. So if you had failed to get the treaty signed at all, that would have been a significant help. And if from there you had just failed in every part of the adventure after that, he conceivably could have gotten it together.
Cool.
For the record, if that does happen, the Emerald Spire is cancelled until you deal with it.
You're not playing that new game until you finish your old game. So waiting on Lance, or are we just gonna start?
Yeah, we got enough people. I say we start.
All right.
Yeah.
I think he is actually offline.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, whatever.
So, but yeah, if there's a Nemesis Devil in this campaign, he would know me as the Maggot Lord. As would any other similarly ancient creatures.
You know what's funny? I think this game actually kind of goes away from using the traditional sort of evil outsiders and such. So there probably
just
won't
a Fae
be.
game.
Well, Fae is a big part because that's the thing with the woods that it's in. It's pretty much evil Fae and hobgoblins for the most part.
Sounds good.
So, yeah. So we're in this room. And Yeah. I guess we would go... I guess once we've done this, we would have to consider going on upstairs.
Yep.
Because upstairs are the bedrooms, and we wonder if there might be more rangers there.
Hmm. Okay. So let me see here. Oh, heals. Just get your heals.
I got exactly my HP.
You fucking would.
Actually, I got one more, so I wasted 1 point of healing. We're at 18 charges, guys.
Alright.
Okay.
We will have to find a major city at some point to buy stuff.
Hopefully soon.
Do you want a spoiler?
No, we'll just keep it in the plans. All right.
So let's start going upstairs.
Okay. So as soon as you go upstairs, I will need initiative because you see a big old fey creature as soon as you get up the stairs.
Delightful. Would you teleport us?
Yeah, I don't know which way is up, so.
Alright, so who would be first in line?
See how I'm first in line?
What?
I'll try to do it logically.
I'll move up just a bit more so you can fit
Okay.
everybody.
Put this guy up here for that to make sense.
Thank you.
Okay,
Or
so
I think I should be in front of Leon.
Yeah, Leon jumped the line.
It wasn't me that moved me, so. But if you want me to get gaze points on anything, you gotta be up there somewhere.
Can we get an initiative one? Thank you.
Yep. Anyone want to roll knowledge of nature to see what this thing is?
Can't see it yet.
My job.
I can do an aid when I can see it, though.
That is the wrong thing to roll.
Okay,
There we are.
You want an aid on that? I can't see it yet, so I can take one
Yeah.
when I get up.
This is just a test. I just realized that it never changed my macro.
Mhm.
Something
Okay.
fucked up.
So, this, from what you can tell, Puppy, is an Okan or an Ohankanu, which is a semi-rare type of fae. They're rapacious and destructive, befouling the forests in which they live. They block up streams in order to grab trapped fish, cause rock slides to wound prey, and hew down healthy trees just for the joy of killing.
This is so unnature-like.
They like to hunt, but they don't have the patience to set traps or wait in ambush. Instead, they charge at their prey with axes held high, kill far more game than they eat, and leave the carcasses to rot.
Yeah,
Oh,
this-
fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
You are the opposite. You might be worse than Redcaps. I hate you.
And he's gonna look at you and say, I'm gonna enjoy killing you, little sapling! I'm gonna chop you up into little toothpicks, and then I'm going to eat the toothpicks just for the hell of it!
Hey, what's a flock made out of?
Dozens of little insignificant flying rats!
No, that would be birds, and I flip him off.
He pees in your direction angrily.
And I'll eat your little kitty too.
No, he's going to look at you, he's going to look at the cat and say, your cat's going to make a good cocksheath!
Ugh.
Alright, Agiz, your turn.
I can't see this dude, so...
Hold action.
Yeah.
Milak!
Alright. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Big dude in front. 5 foot will not quite get me there, so I'll have to move. See if this macro works now. It'll just be the first attack if it works, right? 20 to hit.
1 second. He is flat-footed, so that is good. Where's his AC? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hits.
For 22 damage.
Oh, did we sleep?
No,
Same
no.
day.
Okay.
So, are you doing non-lethal, or are you doing lethal?
Non-lethal by default, yeah. Unless I heard anything specific about this guy.
Smack! So, you hit him real good. Well, actually, is your weapon cold iron?
No.
What the... 1 second. So, something I should probably mention with your knowledge check. Ohan Kanu have several extremely noticeable white hairs that connect not only to its head, but to its essence. If one of these hairs is plucked with a successful steel combat maneuver, the Ohan Kanu gains 2 negative levels.
Damn.
I'm just looking at this entire fucking stat block and just wondering what the fuck. But anyway, so you dealt a little less damage because of the DR.
Okay.
But you deal damage nonetheless. Clintock!
Just gonna casually move about here. Think I'm gonna have to do like that as a move, and then I'm gonna try and shoot him once. Does the 19 hit?
It
Cool.
hits.
Take 9.
Okay.
I want in.
Roll a 1d2 for the crossbow bolt.
Oh, good point.
I think it's 50%.
We keep it.
Can I step in?
I think at this point you could.
Yep. So move up the stairs and throw a bomb at the dude, a regular bomb, so he won't. I won't set fire to him.
What's your movement? Because you could probably go more than that.
20.
Oh, well.
Okay. That hits.
22
That
touch.
deals damage. That
17
hits.
points.
That deals damage. You hit him for flat-footed touch, so you really fucked him up there.
Yep. And I'm all done.
Okay. Now it's his turn. He is nearly dead from this onslaught.
Haha.
So he's going to attempt to chop the closest person, which that is Mylock.
Parry. I'll attempt to parry in her post if he does that.
Okay. Oh yeah, you'll parry it easily.
Yep. And then would a 21 hit? 28 hit, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, for 16 damage.
Okay, he's still up. Valgowick.
I'll charge him.
Did you mean
I'm gonna-
18 damage?
Leon hasn't had a turn yet, I don't think.
I have.
Oh, you have, so that would be 18 damage.
Okay.
So does that damage work on my bombs as well?
No. Precision
Okay.
damage doesn't work on bombs.
Does 17 hit him?
Let me see. He's gone, so that's actually yeah, that's right on the dot. 17 does.
Then,
12 damage that goes through because this is a cold iron. So. Ta-da!
I'm glad I didn't wind up using any spells on that. Not that I really have many spells left.
Cool.
I might want to use these beds once we're done searching them.
okay, I used Nash.
Oh, that's fucking weird. So, despite their brutal disregard for the forest and its creatures, Ohan Kanu's life cycle is inherently tied to old trees and deep forests. They do not conceive or bear young. Instead, they murder the old and feeble among their kind and carve out their organs to bury among the roots of the oldest tree they can find. A year later, a young Ohan Kanu bursts free from the earth in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
If the burial tree is particularly vigorous, it might spawn twins or triplets.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean-
suspect that twins and triplets just kill each other, like right after birth, right?
Probably not. I imagine they're hungry and go for actual food. But, you know, that whole leaving dead animals behind makes a lot of sense because that's fertilizer for trees and, you know, other things. So if they're tied to the older trees, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's kind of an extreme perversion of the concept, but they represent a concept nonetheless.
Yeah, it's really aggressive, but I like it.
I mean, there's a natural selection deity. It's going to be a few hundred years before he gains widespread worship, but he's kind of a dick. He's not always the most nature-ish.
Suddenly you look at my setting and you have 2.
I'm talking about the Starfinder one right now.
Mhm.
Oras, I
So-
believe he is.
Are Starfinder deities compatible with Pathfinder?
They don't have domains and favored weapons and such, so not really.
Hmm.
You would have to make that stuff up.
Yeah.
What a GM.
I mean, a GM could. It wouldn't be. It would be at the very least no harder than making your own homebrew deity, which is not that difficult.
Right. I know this very well. Okay. So, these are the bedrooms.
The perception to search the rooms. Let's see, perception. 28.
1 second. What page had this? No, that was that's Fort Trevelay. I think it might have been 20 something. Where is it? Here we go. All right, so this is the strategy room. The room was once a strategy room. Let's see. The fort commander was defeated here. The heavy table was used to plan raids, but it was sundered during the fighting. The Fae of the Red Rock Revel don't use this room except when Hulk occasionally lumbers up here to make pronouncements from the balcony. The balcony doors are open, as Hulk doesn't bother to shut them. The door to the north no longer connects to any room and instead opens onto a narrow ledge dropping 15 feet onto the remains of the northeast tower. The door is shifted from its hinges, requiring a successful DC 20 strength check to open. From the inside, the PCs can use the aid in our action to open the door, but from the outside, the narrow ledge doesn't provide enough room for anyone else to assist. You killed the creature. Let me see here. Let's see. You hear some kind of drunken groans from some of the rooms. Some of the Chorids that might have gotten a bit too drunk are there.
So I'm basically, I want to check all of the bedrooms.
You don't find any rangers, and there isn't really anything of note in them.
All right.
1 second, though. So, to the south, however, let me get back to that room. Because that one is important. There we go.
I'll just leave it to its business.
Yep.
Or here, what I'll do is I'll check. Yeah, it actually reconnected successfully, and now it's at green, so...
Cool.
I think what I'm just going to do from now on is just disregard its quality.
Yeah.
Is there another program you could use that would just save it, not as whatever the full terabyte, whatever capacity?
Not really.
Okay.
Or I should say, I don't know enough to answer that.
Okay. Seems like there should be some way to do it. That was ever the easiest way to probably to handle it.
So is this the door with the strength checks?
Mm-hmm.
Let's.
So you're gonna need to. Attempt to push it. Well, this isn't the northern one strength checks. These are a different strength check.
What's the door made out of?
It's just wood.
I'll just smash it.
Okay.
9.
All right.
11. 8. You just do the hardness thingy. Tell me when it's done.
A few more.
6. 8. 6. 11.
I'm gonna say after a few, you completely crack it down. You see there is a big drawer, or not drawer, but a big, a big heavy cabinet that was placed in front of the door.
Oh. Okay. Is the cabinet pushable, I guess?
Yeah, it is. So
Okay.
after all the crunching and pushing, you see, for the first in quite a while, some actually legitimately friendly Fae. You can roll knowledge and nature to recognize these.
Knowledge nature is my job.
Yeah, I can do an aid.
Okay. Or you could take the roll Aggies and Singing Flock can aid you. These are atomies.
Go on.
All right, let me find the entry on them because it's not included in this book.
Yeah.
There we go. So, they're minuscule green-skinned humanoids that wield a needle-thin rapier, and they have dragonfly wings. They perceive themselves as larger than they actually are. Let's see, like pups standing up to bigger dogs, they never back down from aggression and take tremendous pride in defeating and humiliating foes larger than themselves. They find great pleasure in shoring up the odds in a fight against larger foes. They make use of their reduced person spell.
Aww.
They serve as border sentries or bodyguards to nymphs, dryads, and other more powerful fae. They adore swordplay and practice near endlessly. Often travel their land seeking adventure. They're sensitive to bullying and oppression, and revel in turning the tables on a cruel mayor or tormenting dishonorable mercenaries. They're enamored with the tales of epic duels and the defeats of great evils, sometimes follow adventuring parties and eavesdrop on their nightly tales. If a warrior in the group tends to boast of swordplay, an enemy rarely resists the urge to humble him by sabotaging his equipment or invisibly reducing him and challenging him to a duel.
Wow.
Hey,
These
guys,
guys are dicks.
I go directly in. Hey guys, do you want to hear about the time that I liberated a town from the rule of its evil ruler? There's not a precise word for that, what he was anymore.
Did you do that?
They immediately pull their rapiers and just say, "You trespasser! We challenge you to a duel!"
I get my deck out and turn on my dual disc!
If you actually had a Harrow deck on your character, I would have needed a second because fucking I'd actually have a bit of a joke situation with that. Unfortunately, none of you probably know what Gwent is. Otherwise, I'd say we could play a match of Gwent to solve this.
Yeah. I still want to get Witcher 3 and Wild Hunt.
It's good. It is really fucking good. Gigantic, but good.
One of the
So,
best
do you
games
guys know
ever.
what Betrayal at the House on the Hill is?
Sounds familiar?
Never heard of it.
No idea.
It's a game that we need to make time to play sometimes, maybe as a filler instead of doing ad hoc Pathfinder sessions. I'll explain it later. I was going to make a joke if you knew what it was, but...
Okay. Well, since most of the party is small, they basically say, one of you must challenge one of us to a fair duel. And several of them wink to each other.
I raise my hand. Ooh, I will do it.
They kind of sneer a little bit, seeing that they don't have the advantage of shrinking down someone to... Actually, one second. Let's see.
Yeah, reduced person would be a buff for me, practically.
Well, you can't threaten. Oh, you actually can because you have reach. Wow, that's so good. That is so good.
And it gets my dex goes up. My damage will go down a little.
And AC.
My damage would go down would be about the same because my damage dice would go down, but it would not be that bad.
Okay. Actually, you know what? All right, let's say that you have the effect of reduced person. I want you to just roll a single attack on like this one here, because if you just hit them hard enough, they'll concede.
Okay. So let's just figure it out. It's +1 to attack and damage, but my damage dice would be reduced. That would be the biggest thing. So.
The +2 to attack because you use dex and then you get a +1 to attack from being even small.
Right, that's true. My damage dice would go down to D6s, I think. Okay, so I'll just edit that out.
What kind of weapon do you have that deals with D8 on small?
What is it? Fauchard?
Fauchard? Yeah.
Fauchard, something like that? Yeah. I could be... Yeah.
The fact that you can use it like finesse.
A combination of feats and class abilities, yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Give me 1 second, I'm just doing the macro. And then... D6... D6... I think that's right. It'll be close enough, at least. It rolled low. And I fucked up the macro at some point, yeah.
Let's see. You know what's funny? You actually deal almost its full HP.
No, I shoot at the macro. It's a 1d6 plus 10. 16 damage.
Oh,
Actually, 22 with precision.
So, okay, explain how you defeat this small green fae.
I'm trying. This is a duel. This isn't like a duel to the death. It's a friendly duel. So
Non-lethal.
yeah, non-lethal it. And so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of scraping it across its arms, and in places it's not going to feel it too bad. Just scraping along its arms, shoulders. Just trying not to do any real major damage, but clearly making sure that I'm doing enough that it just is going to fall unconscious.
All right. Or you could just smack it with the blunt of your vouchered blade.
If you allow that, then yeah, for obviously that'll be
Slap
budget.
it.
Yeah, I slap it across the face twice, and it goes.
So yeah, you slap it so hard it kind of putters and then kind of dive bombs into the ground, and it's just like, ow, dang. And the other atomies clap and concede.
Cool.
So they let you have all the stuff in the drawer they put in front of the door, which that's 6 full vials of marker dye, and 4 empty vials.
That is in Mighty Hall. Do we even want to get? Do we even need that? I mean, is it something we want to take?
It could be.
We should take it just to make them happy.
Okay, sure. It does not seem like something we're going to have much use for, but we'll figure it out. I guess the vials are good for the alchemist.
So basically, they mention that they hear gossip from the other Fae all the time. Do you tell them? They mentioned that they particularly didn't like or don't like the Red Caps or Hulk's business.
It's
Do you
okay,
tell them that
We killed them. We didn't like them either.
they light up immensely, and excuse me. There we go. And they celebrate, and since you seem really welcoming, they'll let you use their little abode here to rest if you so need.
Awesome.
Yeah, we would like to do that. It would be
Sure.
However, unless you choose to fight Bristlebilly, that's kind of the last of the serious encounters.
Who's Bristlebilly?
He is the
The guy
Korred.
crafting stuff. The smith.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have a reason to want him gone?
Well, if you ask the Atomies, they mention to you what they've been overhearing since he's in the room below, is that he's not gonna leave until he makes his invention complete. While the rest of the Korreds and the leprechauns and stuff will probably leave given enough time. Bristlebilly is very, very ingrained in his work, and there's a chance that he just may not ever leave.
Do we care if they leave, though?
Do you guys know what his invention is?
Let me scroll here and let me roll their checks because that's some important stuff. Let's see here. So he's working on, let's see. He's working on attempting to animate a tall wicker mannequin in the center of the room. It's supposed to be able to use a puzzle box in its chest to release a green slime, but he hasn't worked out the details either.
I mean, is this green slime unnaturish?
Let me check
Slime
that.
operations.
As slime go, probably yes.
This dungeon peril is a dangerous variety of normal slime. Green slime devours flesh and organic materials on contact and is even capable of dissolving metal. Bright green, wet and sticky, it clings to walls, floors, and ceilings in patches, reproducing as it consumes organic matter. It drops from walls and ceilings when it detects movement and possibly food. A single 5-foot square of green slime deals 1d6 points of constitution damage per round while it devours flesh. On the first round of contact, the slime can be scraped off, but after that, it must be frozen, burned, or cut away, dealing damage to the victim as well. Anything that deals cold or fire damage, sunlight, or a remove disease spell destroys a patch of green slime. Against wood or metal, green slime deals 2d6 points of damage per round. So, it can devour nature. It can devour and take over nature if allowed to.
Hello guys, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Sorry for the delay. I had to take my brother to his classes.
Yeah, shit happens.
So, what does Signal Flock want us to do? Do you want us to...
I mean, if you were to describe how Marshmallow treats our enemies in those terms, you could make it sound really ominous and unnature-ish. It's a matter of how he's going to use it, I guess. I mean, I guess he was going to attack us for being in the same room as him, so maybe he does need taking care of.
Sure.
Alright.
Let's start going down, I guess.
Well, here's the
So
problem.
what has happened so far?
Combat.
Yeah.
Also windstorm.
Here's the problem, though. That is the stair that was blocked off by Stone Shape.
Oh.
Out smashing it, I guess, if you want to.
Are
Or
you
we can just-
sure?
Or
Can we
just
get
go-
to him
Yeah.
another way?
We
Yes.
can just get to him through, like, this door.
1 second. Yeah, you could go through the other door.
Why didn't you
Yeah.
go through the other door before?
I don't know, man. I just don't know, okay?
Don't ask
Okay, I'm
me.
moving my thing over. I don't mean wherever it lands up.
Okay.
The kitty on top of me, no.
What? Yes, dude. It is like lifting you and shit. So cute.
By the way, we're going to have a session 0 with the Emerald Spire where I'm going to explain some rules. One of them is going to be that if you put your token on a square, you fucking mean it. And if
Yeah.
there's a trap there, fuck you.
When have we ever not done that? Like,
It happens every once in a while.
Yeah,
I
also,
did it
if you
last
leave
game.
yourself in the other room, you mean it. And I'm probably
That's
going to
just-
make you use the yellow thing to show me your path a lot of the time.
Oh god, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Can.
I tried. It doesn't work.
You can.
Or you can just do like I do, where you just click on it and use the arrow keys to move around like...
Yeah, but that doesn't tell you how far you can move.
I mean, you have to count.
Yeah, but
okay,
you could
we'll
be wrong.
discuss session 0 later, guys.
Yeah,
We're doing
totally,
Another
totally.
game right now. That's just true.
And you're in the, are you in the room actually?
I'm in
So-
the room, if I can open the door.
So guys, what happened so far? Tell me.
Combat. Kill the
We'll
thing.
recap you on the break, I guess.
Yeah.
We killed the thing, we had a duel, and now we're moving on the boss. The guy in the forge.
The guy with the metal ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Darbo, can we... Does he react when we enter the room?
I don't know. Are you going to try and charge him, or are you gonna try to get into a strategic position?
we're gonna open the door, and I'm gonna step in. Does he do anything when I do that?
He throws a bunch of rivets at you. He's like, "Get out! I want to be alone."
Well, I would like to get a surprise round.
Too
Well,
late
If-
for that.
If Singing Flag is gonna, it wants us to fight. I guess.
Well, he's not gonna fight immediately, so you technically do still get it.
I mean, it's a matter of is he
Well,
going to it? No, I mean the only reason to hurt him is if he's going to attack us, because that means he's unstable and in general a threat to innocent people.
Okay, 27 Diplo. We came down here because we heard you might be in need of some assistance, or maybe we need to be calmed down. Or we don't know. We were checking on you. How are you doing in here?
Let me see here.
There is a limit to the yellow movement. I've just found it.
What is it?
1,020 feet.
I don't think anybody's ever gonna need that.
Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. Some monsters might, but if there's some monsters have as much as half of that, I think.
In the run movement, you could probably do it.
Yeah. So like maybe a dragon making a run action with its wings.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, your diplomacy fails because he really wants to fucking be left alone.
Okay. Well, that's. I don't know what he expects, but whatever. I don't think I rolled initiative because I was just trying to be nice.
Fucking supernaturals, am I right?
Hey! We are much better and more intuitive than physics.
Shows the scene from Alpha and Omega when the wolves are sailing across the sky on that piece of bark. Physics.
Oh,
physics.
shit.
Physics.
I mean, you got these fucking thing. You got this fucking like we have call metal spell, and you say words, and you do hand motions, and the metal comes. And then in like the laws of physics, you have like just this stuff that just does that. And how the fuck does it work?
I think the alchemist should come in on that. He's the science guy.
You are completely and utterly supernatural.
I don't know.
You have no evident relatives in the fossil record. You are totally supernatural.
That's actually kind of hilarious to think about. God,
Talking
what
to
would
me
this...
or to the dude?
You said you don't know about that, and I'm like, you are totally supernatural, both in the art you practice and in your nature, because you were created specially from animals that are way totally different from you, with no evident transitional forms in the fossil record.
Okay.
I have no idea what you just said.
Because you're not an immortal nature spirit, but don't worry, I love you. You're very fluffy.
Well, that's all I needed to know.
All right. So, you get basically your due to the situation, I'll say Thalgoic is the only one that gets a surprise round on this.
I did not get a surprise round. I did not roll bluff. I did not.
Okay, fine. We'll go through this the way it is.
Okay, so are we just gonna attack and kill this dude? Was that the plan?
Try.
That seems to be the plan.
Okay. So 20 get me there, and throwing a bomb at the dude.
I guess on the subject. you're having it do splash damage, right?
Just 5 feet, so just around him.
Okay, so the wicker mannequin catches on fire.
Oh shit. He's not going to be happy about that.
No.
So
he's
he
not
starts
happy.
screaming as soon as that happens. I got
Who is screaming?
Bristlebilly.
Yeah, sure. He takes 20 damage.
He's screaming too because of the damage, but his creation is up in smoke.
Oh, poor guy.
Is he on fire too?
No, I have to throw explosive bomb to set things on fire.
All right. And I guess the whole joke about supernaturals is more geared towards the fact that some of them experience emotion so strong that it explains why they do weird shit in modules, like being unable to be reasoned with and stuff.
Yep.
I mean, when you represent a concept, you're kind of gonna stick with that because it's you.
For the sake of the fact that we're now mixing both in-game and out-of-game jokes, a blue wolf man appears behind your character and says, "Yes, but you're agreeable, little one," and then he disappears back into the void.
Hey, Flock totally knows about the fossil record. He was there to see it created.
I think you'd hate my planet's fossil record then.
Am I still small, by the way? I didn't ask that.
No, you're not anymore.
Okay. I only did it temporarily my macro side. This is not taking that. So, 27 to attack. Flatfoot.
27 will hit. Let me see this dude's damage because you might have just... Wow, this guy is fucking sturdy. Fuck Hulk. This guy's the true boss of this place.
So that's 29 damage.
Good on ya. Alright, it's his turn now, and he's got some options. What's he gonna do? Let's see, you got reach. He's scared. He's gonna 5-foot step, and he's going to attempt to, where's his fucking... What spell does he have? I need to check this spell. And also in the regard to the emotion thing, some elves could fall under that sort of thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean there are unnature-ish elves.
And there's also elves that feel emotion so intensely that they can do weird things.
I mean there all kinds of fluffy-headed monkeys can do that.
I like how you're referring to everyone as fluffy-headed monkeys.
I mean, that's I've decided kind of between sessions that is what he calls humanoids, fluffy-headed monkeys.
Okay, I have to ask for the sake of curiosity, how would your character react to seeing an android?
Good question.
Bewilderment. It would be something he totally doesn't understand, at least at first.
All right.
It would depend on a couple of things. Like, if the android acted like a living creature, he would just think it was a cute metal fluffy-headed monkey.
Okay. All right. Mylock, does that hit your touch? 19?
Let me check. I'd imagine so. Oh, yeah, it does.
Okay, you take 2d4 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Because acid arrow, and it's going to persist for 5 rounds.
Damn
That's
you.
a lot of rounds. Are you sure that that's not more than it should be?
Let me check here. It's 1 round plus 1... Oh, never mind. It's 1 round plus 1 per 3 levels, so it's 2
Yeah, that's
two
what
levels.
I thought.
Ooh, the spell has no spell resistance. I'm going to need to keep this for later if I can make a
It's nice for long range or someone coming at you from like 500 feet away.
No. It's because it's one of those spells that unless the construct is immune to acid, it's useful because you can use it against constructs since it ignores spell resistance.
Yep.
Good point.
All right, Flock, your turn.
Well, is this thing dangerous so long as you don't touch it?
As long as you don't touch it, it's fine.
So I'm going to guidance McKitty, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna walk up, and I really should make a macro for his full attack. That probably doesn't hit.
Nope, it does not.
And I will go ahead and move thus.
Okay. All right. Balgoic.
Provoking.
Second.
I don't know if it even has a weapon in its hand.
This is an out of place comment I like a lot, but Falco really loves to provoke enemies, right?
I'd like to get in a good position for everybody else. And I have probably the highest HP, so I can take it. It's better on me than anybody else. So Darbo, does he want to take an attack?
Let me see. What does he have to attack with? That is the true question. He has a heavy mace because he is a strong Korid. 32.
Okay, wow, yeah, that hits. You should not be casting.
10.
Wow. Okay, as a swift action, I'd like to activate my Bane ability.
Okay.
Let's see. Add a +2 on this for 18.
Well, he's got shit AC, and you're flanking. So yeah, that hits.
I already added the flanking, so it's 18 total.
Oh, is there no way you can squeeze another +1 out of that?
I don't think so.
That actually misses.
Why not? Oh
Let me
shit,
check,
I've
let me
not
check.
rolled initiative. That's okay.
All right.
No, there isn't actually a +1 because it's a +7 from my from my hammer, and then a +4 from the flank, and then it's a +2 from the Bane.
Oh, so all right, it does
Yep,
hit then.
just calculated.
Yep,
So it's
you
11 plus 6 plus. So it's 8 plus 6. So 14 plus 11, 25 damage.
Okay.
This does go through his damage reduction because this weapon
Oh,
counts
good,
as
good.
+3 right now.
Good. So
Yep.
25, and then what was it? 28, okay. He's now a bit more than bloodied. Lance, your turn.
Okay. I think I cannot do much here, so I'm just gonna move up here, and I'm gonna use Cat Grace on the Cute Alchemist, so that he can hit harder if
Cool.
he wants. That ends my turn.
Iggy's, your turn.
Pulling out my crossbow and loading it, and 5 feet.
Okay. Mylock.
Kevin, Are you muted?
I was muted, sorry. Yeah, 5 foot step and full attack, and I'll spend a panache point to double my panache bonus on my first attack. Ooh, crit.
Crit
Does-
confirmed.
A 31 confirms. So we'll do that attack first. 16 plus 10 plus 12. That's 38 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And if that doesn't take him out, does 23 hit
Yes.
for an additional 21 damage.
Curse splat.
Got 2
Alright.
points back from that.
Cool.
He is unconscious because of non-lethal.
Yes. Oh, the other guy's unconscious as well. We would have tied him up or coup de grace him, depending on what we wanted to do with him.
Probably coup de grace.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't kill the fairy-looking guys, and the one guy was unnature-ish, so yeah, we definitely got rid of him.
I take your word
So-
for it.
We'll tie this guy up and talk to him after he wakes up, maybe. Unless you want to finish him off.
He seems intelligent, and like I would definitely want to have a diplomacy session with him, if just quick, to see if he can be reasoned with. So we tie him up and make sure he can't use somatic components or things like that. Just really, I'll try to do once he's back up. We'll do plus 10, either just wait or do a little bit of healing.
We'll wait an hour, I think.
Yeah, he should heal up from non-lethal pretty quick.
Puppy, can I get a few cure lights?
Hmm?
We only have a few charges left, so if we can burn some of the rechargeable ones, that'll be great. This is a new day since we rested.
We didn't rest.
Didn't we rest at these guys' like crib?
No, we decided to
No.
come down and do this first.
Okay.
What's the damage I took from the acid arrow? 2d4 was it?
Yeah.
I did one more round of that.
Yep.
Ooh, good amount there. So it's down to 36. Okay. I'll use my daily heal thing to get me up to almost full. I have a trait that allows me to heal once per day. So that's 18 diplomacy on him, just to say after he comes back up. Oh, we want you to use your powers of crafting for the good, for the benefit of the lawful inhabitants of this land. Well, what say you?
He kind of looks at you and he's just like, but this is my lab. I earned it, and I beat the living shit out of anyone who tried to take it from me.
And how did that work out for you exactly?
He looks at the entire situation and said, I'm still alive, so I won!
Not wrong.
That's a very intelligent assumption.
You burned my Wicker Man!
I mean, isn't that what Wicker Men are for?
He sort of look and just say, okay, you got a point there. I could have made it out of a better material.
So, are you going to continue your ways, or are you going to come to the side of good with us?
Good, bad, I just want to make shit. I've got dreams. I don't
Well-
know what those dreams tell me, but I have dreams.
Does he have crafting feats and stuff?
He does.
What kind of?
Let me look here. Brew potion, craft construct, craft magic arms and armor, craft wondrous item. Scribe
Well,
scroll.
buddy, you're coming with us.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
You could help our group out a lot.
And we'll give you things, and you can build awesome stuff, and you'll help out everybody, and everyone will like you.
You're gonna need to roll another diplomacy here real quick.
Okay. I think can it be
Guidance.
plus 10? Okay. Shit roll.
Here's a diplomacy. 16.
He's kind of getting the idea. He kind of looks back at you and says, "How much you willing to pay me?"
A very
How much?
good amount of random shit that we have.
We
And
have.
we'll get food and shelter, and you'll get all the things you need.
We
Do
have.
I get privacy?
Sure.
Well, I
We
mean,
have
well,
the
we.
most secluded place in the world.
We move a lot, but sure, we'll set you up with a nice tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It better be a big tent.
We can make a big tent, right?
I don't see why not. We tied 2 tents together if we absolutely needed to. Sure, there's a seamstress or something in our group.
Yeah,
Or-
somewhere.
We can definitely make a big tent. We can even help you make it into an enchanted big tent.
One second, I have to look at a thing here real quick.
Huh. And now that's a wondrous item. I feel the need to make a wondrous item that's a tent.
That's probably a thing.
That
Yeah.
only did thing. It's like that Harry Potter tent that looks normal from the outside, but it's like a fucking house on the inside. It's already is in America.
Okay, so he wants to hear what exactly you got, and if you have, and do you tell him about everything you have basically in inventory?
Yeah, well, the things that sound like they'll be of interest to him.
He kind of quirks his eye, and I'm gonna roll a percentile to see if he's interested.
Kevin got to it before me.
Yep. Before me as well.
I'm just that good.
No, you don't have a life. That's it.
I don't know that that makes any sense at all.
I have more of a life than any of you.
Shut up.
All right, so he's going to say, "Okay, but since you roughed me up, I'm gonna make stuff for you, but I'm gonna require a little extra gold than normal."
What are you gonna buy?
He looks at you and says, "You see, among the Koreds, shinies don't mean too much because of how rambunctious some folks are. But if you can maybe make it a big enough amount of gold, maybe there's some other fae that will be interested in this here gold if there's enough of it."
How much are you looking for?
25 price increase over basic. He basically is saying that his stuff is going to cost 25% more.
So 75% instead of half price, basically?
No.
Yeah. No, it's going to be at bought price plus 25%.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
why we do
that-
that. That seems
Well, fuck
Awful.
himself.
That's
we have
horseshit.
two
Because
crafting feats.
because the thing is, he's got more crafting feats than the entire party has combined at the moment. So he has.
He has one crafting feat over us, which is a craft
But
construct.
we can just go to any town and pay more and pay pay
Wait,
less. Why would we
Wait,
do
how
that?
many craft seats does he have?
He has 4.
He has craft construct, which
Yeah, that's
That's
the
not
one we
useful.
have. It's not useful at all.
But we wouldn't pay above market price for anything, really.
Yeah. Tell him to go fuck himself.
What you get is a safe place to do your stuff while we travel so that nobody can bother you other than us.
I'll let you roll one more diplomacy.
Okay.
And you're gonna sell us for even better than the towns.
Now,
Not higher.
He
25?
says, "Nope, not interested.
Ooh,
I'm going to take my
25.
business and go." Oh, 25. With that 25, Mylock, he's like, "Fine, I'll do it at market value as long as I get my privacy."
Sure.
Given our limitations, that's not bad to have
Sure,
around.
it's private.
It's not too bad.
So we at least can have more things than before, basically.
hey Kevin,
Yeah.
I like this one better.
Okay, so is
What are
there
you
anything
looking
else
at?
Left?
Tents.
I suppose that magical tent.
Yep.
Do we have to craft them or something?
It's just funny to look at.
Okay.
Let's see, commander's tent.
Expedition pavilion.
The-
and
I mean, we could probably get him the first one, but the second one should be for us. It has a thing where it can turn the table into a local map.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Yep.
Not a bad idea. Obviously a little above our price range at the moment. We don't have a ton of gold, but
Yeah,
sold
well, I
everything.
mean,
we sell
can't do
everything.
much else, so.
Yeah. Definitely in the.
In the future. Yeah, in the future.
All
Wait.
right.
If we sold all the stuff that we are not gonna use, are you sure we don't have that kind of money?
We probably do, but people need to be equipped with level appropriate stuff. We definitely have the money for it, but people need armor, weapons,
Yeah,
magic
you're right.
items, things like that.
Not wrong, but depending on the range of that sand whatever the fuck spell, it could actually give us one up on our enemies.
It's worth the gold, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll definitely put it on the list.
As a gesture of good faith, I use create water to put out the fire on his wicker man.
All right.
I mean,
he
probably-
salvages.
yeah.
He salvages what he can on the NPC tracking sheet for your place. Please add that you have a level 5 Cored transmuter.
Is it-
Kevin, are you on that, or do you want me to?
Someone else is handling that. I was not doing our roster or whatever.
Okay, let me find it. Game
Cool.
tracker.
Okay.
All right, what's his name?
His name is Bristlebilly,
Aw.
spelled exactly as it says on the map.
On the map?
Yeah, it should show his name. If it doesn't,
I
can
don't
make
see it on the map.
Yeah, it
The
might
map
be behind.
doesn't show anything.
There it is.
Ah, there. Uh,
Alright, well, I'm done with the treadmill just now, so... I'm kind of inclined to request a break unless there's some obvious
All right.
reason not to.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
He's gonna take all the stuff. If you allow him to move in with you, he's gonna keep all the stuff in the room of importance.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
So yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, at this point, we may as well just give him all of the shit we've set to sell and see if we can have him make something cool.
Hmm.
I think that we shouldn't do that. We really need the money actually.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it turns it into money anyway.
not like if you give him a sword, like if you give him like some random thing, you can't make something awesome out of it necessarily. You have to sell it first.
And he seems quite selfish. He might make stuff and still not give everything to us. And yeah, I don't think we should give everything to him.
I don't know. I think it's, turning junk that we would sell normally into maybe useful magic items.
I mean, magic isn't just like magic where you can just do whatever you want.
Create water, 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 create water. I think that's how it works.
But I mean, like if you have a hat, and making a hat of disguise requires more than just a hat. You need to have other magical shit like the gold.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Make the hat magical.
like dust and bat guano and other naturey things.
So
Right. So things
The actual
will
hat is not
require.
really relative. Yeah, but I just don't think it's not really. It's not going to make anything that much easier or better. It just better to sell it than the benefit of him is what we can buy cap will now be converted into goods at twice the normal rate.
That's going to be the solution to the buying limits in future games is giving you guys someone like this who has all the craft feats and will sell shit to you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the only issue is
still-
time, but yeah.
He's still selling on the market value, so yeah, it's not like we're gonna get a lot more from him. He just simply, I simply consider he's like walking with a merchant or something.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys want to do that break?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm down.
Break's
Alright,
good,
cool.
man.
Okay, I'm gonna eat something. Be right back.
Got you guys in 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something too and some more coffee. I got my shoes.
Hey,
Hello.
can you recap me on what happened before the break? I kinda was doing family stuff.
There was this Bristol Billy guy who was
Yeah, we talked to him. He said he's gonna do market value stuff.
that's pretty much it. We were just talking about him.
Did we reach a conclusion about what to give him?
Basically that he was gonna get paid basically market value, and yeah, the benefit is we can buy goods and use all of our cap, but then get twice the benefit versus just buying the magic goods directly from the vendor.
I suppose.
But it's gonna cost us the same gold overall.
Yeah.
So there's a benefit, but it's not a huge one, obviously.
Just having another crafter is nice, I guess.
So, but it will help with a bigger party, especially. We need some crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my coffee.
Did we rest?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. I'm running pretty low on stuff now. I got 4 more rounds of Bane, and I got 2 level 1, 1 level 2.
I'm pretty much full.
In 2 more levels, I'll gain immunity to fear.
That's nice.
That is pretty nice.
Is everybody back yet?
Nope.
I think Leon, Poppy, Lance still haven't come back. So Darbo, can we rest now?
I'm back.
Yeah. Darbo, can we rest now?
Yes, of course you can. I'm not gonna make you go fucking Iron Man this shit.
Somebody went out and in.
Okay. So.
I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Anybody else alive?
That is
Little
a
bit.
good question.
I think just Pokemon Lance left. Maybe Torso as well.
Hmm.
We rested, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, I'm looking at traits for Emerald Spire.
Nice.
Oh no, I'm starting to get connection issues. Well,
Oh, but you're gonna make it Wednesday, right?
yeah, of course.
Cool.
If I'm not gonna be able to make it, it's gonna fucking. I'll make sure to message you beforehand.
I'm unsure on Wednesday if I can make it or not. We'll know in the start of the week.
Okay.
Let me flip the calendar on that note.
What the fuck is this shit?
Huh?
So,
There's a trait that gives you +2 to perception checks if you're 30 feet above ground level.
Well, if you're a flying race,
Yeah,
there
it's for
you
self,
go.
but still, that's weird. Really specific.
It is kind of oddly specific.
Aerokineticists would find that useful.
Mhm.
They
most aerokineticists can only get that kind of flight at level 7. Or
Yeah,
it's
but
like
if-
level 5.
yeah, but
stuff.
it's level 6. But if you're playing a campaign that's gonna last a while, then
It's a +2. You don't have to build for it that far away. You're getting a trait. Trait is only useful at the early game.
I
except for
disagree.
some-
Traits
except for
that
some of
enable, traits that enable builds by letting you use alternate stats or giving you certain skills.
class skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of traits. The big advantage is that such and such is a class skill for you,
Yep.
because that's effectively a +3, which is still relevant even later on.
It depends on what skill.
I'm in
Depends.
love with the ones that allow you to use intelligence instead of every other thing. There's a card that literally says pick a charisma skill, and you can use an intelligence instead of.
Yeah, there's like one. I think there's some that do that specifically, other than the choice one, which is also nice. I think one of them's called like
One of them is Pragmatic Activator, which just allows you to use magic device within.
Bruising
The other one is
intellect.
The other one is Student of Philosophy, which allows you to use diplomacy and bluff.
Mhm.
Using it.
There's also
But
one
for specific bluff.
There's also what's it called? I think Scathing Wit or something like that, which lets you I can't remember what it was. I think it's like either bluff or intimidate. You can use int with.
Bruising intellect is intimidate with int.
There we go. Yeah, bruising intellect.
They're pretty nice. I have Student of Philosophy myself in Fascio.
So, question. If I'm going to get half my level to perception anyway, should I bother making perception a class skill?
Even if you're gonna get it to
It's nice at level 1.
yeah, just like stacking that the most could be very useful. But like it's hard to like just explain, but like even if you think you have enough, it's better to just have more, just because of all the things that actually go into the DC. Being able to catch things so much sooner than normal is probably one of the big draws.
Which game is that related to?
I'm thinking it's for Emerald Spire.
Okay.
I'm looking at traits while we're in downtime.
I don't know if you're tracking like days, but do we have is the kitty seller thing? How long do we have until that happens again?
What?
What?
I don't
Do
know
it-
what you mean.
The little cat from Secret of Mana that comes by every once in a while.
Oh, we left that place.
Oh, okay. But she shows up at every dungeon. She shows up, and
If
that's
only.
that's how it works.
I have absolutely no idea.
If you guys aren't starting up yet, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get together some food.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
What are you going for again? Well,
The Vigilante.
are you gonna have chat finding?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it through the trait.
Well, you should definitely get class skill perception.
Yeah.
Like honestly, more perception never hurts.
What's cool is I found out I can take Wild Soul with my Warlock, which means I can have some other cool minor shit along with it.
That's nice. What kind of shit?
Basically slow fall. That perception thingy, and then at 12th I'll have fly speed of 40.
Are you sure that perception thingy is not just track?
Yeah?
Is it track?
No?
Okay.
Competence bonus equal to half vigilante level on visual perception check.
Just remember that it's a competence bonus. In case
I don't know that that matters, but okay.
they don't stack.
Not a lot of things do.
Circumstance.
Luck.
Does luck? I don't think luck stacks.
Yeah, I don't know if it does.
Pretty sure it does.
If what stack?
Luck bonuses.
No.
So I'm wrong then.
Okay.
As per usual.
I'll have to step away again in a few minutes, but yeah.
Did you put a pizza in the oven?
Not a pizza, but it's
Hmm.
thematically correct.
Mm-hmm. Drying kale?
No.
Well, if everybody's here.
Is Lance here?
I don't know, he's muted.
Lance, if you're there, give us a sign.
But I mean, we waited way more than 10 minutes at this point, so.
There's something I need to check too.
Alright, cool.
Okay. So, I guess the only day to do Emerald Spire for that would be good for everyone who has so far agreed to.
I thought we were doing Monday.
That wouldn't work for Darby. It's
Well, if it doesn't work for me, you all can just play without me. It's all good.
But I mean, it's either Monday or Friday, and neither of those works for Darby.
Yeah, literally all my working days, all the days that can work are filled.
For Darby.
So unless you want to try to alternate with Belkson and Young and the Lost.
or with Iron Fang is the only other thing.
Yeah.
Right, but that puts Lance out of this game, so.
Not necessarily.
How about
Well,
we
he said
do
he was
Emerald?
going to have to do it at work, so.
Well,
So here's an idea: Emerald Spire and Iron Fang alternate on Saturdays. Belson and Young and the Lost alternate on Wednesdays. And whatever we want to do on Friday can happen.
I would be okay with that.
yeah,
All
I, was,
right.
We can play
Yeah.
Angie.
I was hoping for alternating Saturdays for my game, but that's probably not going to happen anyway. So
Oh.
never mind.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I'd really like to not have to alternate Emerald Spire, but that's just me.
well, it's okay if I'm not part of Emerald Spire.
You don't really
With
need
all-
to have like 4 teams going on at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, and that's that's the other thing. Like I was all set to like reduce the number of games, and then I have this epiphany, and I don't want to go back on it now, but I also kind of do. What I like about that alternation thing he proposed is that it still reduces the number of times I play per week.
Mhm.
But yeah, I also see the benefit of not alternating Emerald Spire, and I have to be away.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we got time still. But if it comes down to it, I don't need to be a part of Emerald Spire. Due to all the requirements of, I gotta track movement to real hardcore and some other things, I just feel like I'd end up making too many mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's not going to be interested in the tough game, they probably shouldn't do Emerald Spire.
Like, I don't mind a game being tough, but if I'm getting punished way too hard for just little mistakes like that, I just feel like...
well, it's just no take-backsies, so...
All right. Well, I've got some ways I could plan for it still. Just gotta think. Excuse me. Now, are we going to have someone who's going to be a dedicated trap finder still?
I'll have it at least me.
Okay. Because I was considering playing a very sturdy trap finding sorcerer. Do you think we'll need redundant trap finding?
I think Umam's actually going to have it too, so...
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Unless you
But
guys
you're
want me
going to
to
play a
only-
cat thing.
No, I'm gonna play a kineticist, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was considering going, what was it? Seeker Sorcerer with the Sage mutated bloodline, which would make it so that way I could, what was it? Shit, I can't remember. Oh yeah, so that way I could have trap finding as a sorcerer, and I'd scale off of intelligence, which would mean that I'd have a whole shit ton more skill points.
But
Yeah.
you use wisdom for perception and shit. So if you're gonna go trap finding,
I can take the trait that makes perception work off of other things, or I can just say fuck it and just rely on my skill ranks alone.
is there a trait that allows you to use perception as a
Yeah, probably.
int?
If there
I couldn't
is-
find it. That's why I'm asking.
If there isn't, then stat bonuses don't matter. I'll carry it through raw skill ranks.
Sure.
So that's that idea. I'm wondering whether or not I should if I should get a shit ton of instances of spell focus as alternate traits for being an elf, or if I should just be a human and play an incredibly sturdy sorcerer with a lot of HP.
I would say that's not needed. I'm gonna be attacking pretty hard.
Okay, I'll trust you on that then, and I shall play
Actually,
an
no,
elf if I
Like
imagine.
I'm gonna be upfront, but that's not recommended for me.
Oh wait, that feat only works if I'm a fighter. Never mind. Yeah, I'll probably be an elf then, getting all those things. Anyway, BRB. I need to check on my stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to try and shoot for... I started that sentence, and then I forgot what I was going to say. Darby AFK'd, so...
But yeah, one actual thing to keep in mind about the Emerald Spire is that having 6 people in it probably is suboptimal.
Are we gonna have 6 people in it?
Yeah, we can play on Saturdays. Yeah.
Too many?
It's
Back.
Does it plan for, what, 4 to 5 or something?
it's designed overtly for 4. It has for 5 people it'll kind of adjust itself because 5 of you means everyone gets less EXP, which means you're about a level lower, which kind of compensates for things. Yeah, 6 people, I would have to either add on supplementary material, which I kind of plan to do anyway, or increase the number of monsters in the spire itself, which I have no intention of doing.
Well, we know Darby's likely out regardless, so that should put us to 5.
All right.
Did we just say that we might put Darby in with the new schedule?
It's possible. I'm not, What the fuck is this shit? Ultimate campaign.
Don't do campaign stuff unless you're doing.
It's a book.
Yeah, I think they listed the campaign traits and the campaign player handbook.
I don't think that's actually made by Piazzo, by the way. I think somebody put it together.
Which thing?
The player guide for ES.
Yes, that's correct.
Just the way it's worded doesn't feel like it's them. And
I know that is the case.
Still hasn't returned, and neither has Lance.
He said something earlier.
Yes, I'm here, actually.
Oh.
See? Fuck you.
Fuck me. Only somebody would. Whenever I'm playing some bot Dota.
Where does campaign start, Bubby?
The what?
Emerald Spire, where does it start?
That's what session 0 is for, I think.
Yeah, that's not clear cut. I mean, probably with you guys either arriving or being in Fort Inevitable, depending on whether or not your characters are from there in the first place.
Okay.
I return with rolled tacos and dip.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my own food then, so...
My god!
We can't have everyone back at the same time. All right.
Guys, that's what our break is for. Like, come on.
All right, well, I'm back for full and going to stay back.
That's good, because Puppy left.
Oh.
He's getting his own food.
I had time to eat a fucking meal while you guys were doing this shit.
I didn't have
Yeah,
it.
Finishing a Dota game.
Yeah, be right back. I'm gonna go start making my food. Just kidding.
No, just you wait. Once we start, my family's gonna come back with the fucking dinner. Fucking guarantee it. That's my luck.
It will not be my fault this game is cut short, that is for sure.
Nobody is blaming you, don't worry.
No, I hate not being here for some games. And I've done that to Darby twice in the last couple of weeks, so. God, I wish Vine Leshy were medium-sized.
Why?
Because it would be cool.
Why?
Because it would be cool.
Why would a medium Vine Leshy be cool as opposed to a small Vine Leshy?
So I didn't get dicked over by weapon damage.
It's like a point of damage. It's not that big a deal.
I wish I could be a large vine leshen, so that way I could be, or leshy, so that way I could be a leshen from The Witcher. Fucking my head is composed of roots wrapped around a moose skull. Fucking, I'm terrifying and spindly, and I roar like fucking Slendermen and disappear in flocks of crows. You can knock them out of their invisibility by lighting them on fire. I need to stat several creatures from The Witcher.
God, that looks like a fucking video game.
Hmm.
I'll grab a picture of this so you guys don't have to go to it. And it will be in Emerald Spire General.
Hmm.
This is really bad CG.
God damn it, you reminded me of Gigak.
Oh no.
Hey dude, why are you made out of bad CG?
It is really just ass. There's no reason for that. I don't care that some dude made this. It should not look that bad.
Most dudes make most things.
As opposed to what?
I'm not saying as opposed to what. I'm just saying that most dudes make most things. Just doing a statement.
Damn near everybody I know breathes air.
That's also
Just saying.
okay. Thank you for telling me that.
Face-sided for constant detect magic would be nice. Oh, never mind. Overwhelming magic.
Swear to God, if the door gets knocked once Puppy sits down.
Yeah, I could take overwhelming magic and Urbanite.
Well, it has been at least a half an hour break, so...
Secretly, he's just gone into his car and he's going to get a Big Mac.
Yeah, and take the burger off.
I can respect that.
I would like one Big Mac, no cheese, no ham. Yeah.
Sure, the bun's got something beautiful in it.
It's got grease on it. I can't eat any of this shit.
Mm.
I mean, McDonald's tried the McLuau for a while.
Was that the skewered?
No.
Hmm.
If I recall correctly, it was a piece of grilled pineapple instead of meat.
Oh. Huh.
I actually tasted one burger that was pineapple and meat.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pineapple, but it sounds doable.
It actually tastes very good. I mean, I have tasted like Hawaiian pizza and I don't like it very much, but Hawaiian burger, like they call it, is not that bad. I think that burger with pineapple actually is actually a good couple.
Mm-hmm. I was told some time ago that apparently you can fry up watermelon and it tastes like burger.
I don't know about that, but I have seen it on TV.
I don't know that I would do that because I'm not a fan of watermelon, but
Oh, how dare you! Watermelon is the best. I mean, it's like so juicy, so tasty.
It's the texture for me. It's too weird.
It's I would say watermelon is probably the second best fruit.
Oh, Puppy, you may know this. Have you fried up or grilled a watermelon yet?
No, it hasn't occurred to me to do such a thing.
Apparently, it's supposed to taste like a burger.
Maybe I have then. I just get the thing that says on the package that it's a veggie burger.
No, that's probably a compilation of things. But apparently, you're supposed to like fry up or grill a watermelon, you know, and it's supposed to have the same taste and texture, or really, really close.
I will have to go against Puppy in what the second fruit. I mean, my first fruit will be like the passion fruit, and then we'll follow like for the banana, the mango, and the strawberry.
Number one is the pear.
Number
wrong.
one
Is what you are.
Number one is the passion fruit. Sorry, passion fruit goes everywhere.
We don't have those.
Literally everywhere.
So...
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you do actually. You do have passion
fruits
fruit
everywhere in stores.
You live in America. You have everything. Okay.
That is
I
not
don't
true.
have passion fruit.
We don't have cashew apples.
You're right.
I don't have
those are
cashew apples.
poisonous, so it's okay.
No, cashew apples are edible. I'm pretty sure.
They're also poisonous as fuck.
I like nectarines myself.
None
And
of these things are meat. I cannot put them on a
Of course,
list.
my parents are here now. Great. My family is here now, guys. So, I guess let's just finish this up, or I'm gonna go have dinner. Fucking cunts. Fucking hate each and
Darby,
every
are you
one of
there?
I am here. I've been waiting for everyone else.
All right, well,
We're
let's
out
do the
here.
thing.
Yeah, let's do the thing.
We streamed
Okay.
every second
Well,
of that, by the
you're gonna have
way.
to do it without me.
That's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
I don't mind we stream that. Who cares? It's fun.
We have said far
Alright.
worse.
I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Oh, he's not happy.
All right.
Well, we did piss about for about half an hour.
Yep, pretty much.
That we did.
Okay, so this place is effectively done. So, do you want to move everyone in, or do you feel it's too unsafe?
For the time being, I feel it's too unsafe.
Yeah, me too.
What I would like to do is go check out the other places, and if we find that they are both worse, we'll come back and do this one.
Okay.
So you want to leave our little crafty McCrafters in here, and then tell him we'll come back for him or something.
If he wants to stay here while we go off and explore the other forts, he's welcome to.
Leave Human's
Yeah, we should
character
explain
with
him
him.
what happens if he stays here.
I will, I would like to sleep here.
Agreed.
Me too.
And I'm gonna... So... Let's see.
Okay.
Speak with animals. Calm animals.
Darby, I would like to save another spell. This time I cantrip on my spell scars, okay?
Okay.
I will save the light spell on my spell scars. Just in case. So guys, that's how I'm gonna use my rest time. You're gonna see me painting stuff in my skin.
And I am now... someone got infected with a disease a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm getting. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna prepare remove disease. Then.
Okay.
And I've learned now to leave a couple of slots empty.
I'm gonna prepare my spells on my sheet. Sorry. I'm gonna prepare my spells on my sheet.
I'm gonna start leaving about 1 empty slot per level, I think, from now on.
I'm gonna try to do that, but only for 0 and 2 and 1.
Can I make a potion while we rest?
Probably.
Making a potion of levitate.
All right.
Okay, let me see here.
Okay, I'm done preparing spells.
Okay. So do you try to talk with the people back at the base?
Which people?
Do you try to talk with your refugees, the ones that would be knowledgeable about where to go next from here, such as Albrin?
Sure, yeah. Also, I'll make a caster level check for them for Agiz's sake.
Wouldn't it just be easier to, like, talk to the birds from this camp to get to the next one?
What about the cost level check, Puppy?
This is for the sake of you removing disease.
Yeah.
I probably win.
Yeah, it was 14 or something, I think.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. So if you talk to the birds and stuff, if you want to find out more about the other forts, if that's the suggestion you're gonna give the flock, Leon.
Yep.
Okay. So they tell you. Let me double check here to make sure what I'm telling you is correct. So if you let me pull you all to the map here. So you are currently at Fort Riston. While the travel to Fort Trevelet would be slightly quicker, you hear from the birds that it might be best to scavenge it might be best to scavenge around a bit because there's a dragon at Fort Trevelet.
Noted. So, EIK as our path?
Yeah.
So we are in Ristin, right?
Yep, you are in Riston.
J. Okay. That.
All right, let me check a thing here.
Wait, do they tell us any kind of information about the dragon that is on Trevelet?
The only thing that they could tell you is that it is a black dragon.
Oh, fuck.
We've heard about a black dragon earlier, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. That's the one that managed to destroy that helped to destroy the fort you're in with the help of the evil druid.
So the hobgoblins are in Fort Trevelet. We have learned.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if we don't think we can take them now, then EIK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
One second.
So we are traveling 12, like around 30 miles to the west, right?
About there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, let me check this thing here. Okay. So yeah. Sizable forces are there, so it's best to kind of avoid that for now. So Nunder is the next location that is relatively safe to explore.
So let's go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let me get everyone on here.
We already killed him.
One second. Dang it, I clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah. Whoever was hurting my internet is apparently asleep today.
Or they're done torrenting porn.
Okay, so there's that whole situation. Okay. So, as you travel along, you slowly come across a pond. A big, wide glade with a pond in the center. There's 7 blossoming cherry trees. However, all along the ground around the pond and the trees are what look like caltrops, but they're made of wood.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll roll
Spark,
perception.
spark, spark. Spark, spark, spark.
I mean, if they're just wood, would they even pierce a boot?
Yeah. That type of shit hurts.
Yeah, being stabbed does hurt.
I think most boots are pretty sturdy against wood.
Well, the grain matters.
Mm.
And spikes are made to really fuck that up.
Mm-hmm.
Back shortly.
Everyone has to leave today.
All right, let me check here.
All right. I think I'm okay.
Okay. So, what you see in the glade is among all the wooden caltrops, you see owlbear tracks.
I'm sparking as we go.
Okay.
You see what? Owl bears?
Owlbear tracks.
Okay, cool.
I got a 25 perception, by the way. Does that give me any new information?
Roll a knowledge nature on the smallest tree.
Sure. And if this doesn't give us information we want, then I can stop and prepare a spell to talk to it.
Okay. You get the idea that Agiz, however, gets even more. It's very, very obvious that the smallest tree is extremely out of place.
Meaning...
Well, try using some spells or something.
Yeah, I'll go ahead, and if we're okay stopping here, I'll start communing with some fellow immortal nature spirits and prepare speak with plants.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, do you get close to the tree?
Wait. So
I think my 25 perception would have covered anything like that.
There's no traps. Just, do you get up close to it to talk to it?
I guess I would have to.
Okay, as soon as you're about to start talking, it looks like it's going to grab the tree itself looks like it's going to grab a boulder from around it, but then as soon as it hears you talking, it stops. And you see a face slowly form on the tree. It's a very young treant.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
I am singing Flock. I cast Speak with Plants because I wanted to ask you what had happened here.
I am Longfrond, little one. Well, I am, it seems, younger than you. However, what are you doing with this cavalcade of humanoids?
Well, I used to live in the fluffy-headed monkey village, and some of the hobgoblins, the gray fluffy-headed monkeys, actually I don't think they're fluffy-headed. So the gray pointy-eared monkeys, they kind of destroyed it, and so you
just
know,
like how the others used to destroy trees around here for their gain. It does not matter to me. All humanoids look the same.
I mean,
except for you, little one. You're obviously a plant.
yes. Anyways, I've been traveling with them basically because they're they're kind of my friend pets, and I like helping them. And so I'm helping them, and I'm helping that settlement kind of find its own place elsewhere because
the settlement that I sent the owlbears to. I love this silence.
Spark. Wait, that doesn't work on living things.
That's possible. Did you do that on purpose?
I wanted them to leave. But if you can prove that they're not going to destroy or use the forest for malevolent means, I will let them be.
Wait, I need a bit of metal knowledge here. What village exactly were the owlbears sent to? Do we really know that?
That was it was sent to near your. Well, the owlbears obviously didn't just go straight into the cave where everyone is, but yeah, there's a lot of clues that place that while they never managed to get into the cave, they were sent from here.
So you mean the Albert that I kinda helped kill the first time I played with you?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cute. I see.
I
Okay,
mean,
that's all.
I mean, look at them. They couldn't possibly destroy the forest. I mean,
You're gonna need to roll. Everyone's gonna need to roll diplomacy checks as she turns to the rest of the party and says, "Prove that you will not."
This is gonna be hard. I have almost no diplomacy.
yeah, this is
Oh,
definitely an 8 another.
I'm good.
All right, Leon, you managed with your crazy gnomish realist powers to convince her that you're totally not. Her attitude improves a little bit, but she's going to but she says that she's going to watch you.
Hey, whatever. We only take what we need.
What up, retards?
Well, hello there, fuck nugget.
Thank you. That's the first time anybody ever called me that.
Well, I mean, I could have called you a penis queen, but I don't think that would fit.
No, the first one was my real name.
Good.
I mean,
So what are we doing?
we just talked to Trent into not fighting us.
Cool. Cap of what happened after the fort.
That's it.
That's about it.
Are we
just talked
going to the next fort, or are we
Yeah.
going back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
On-
we kind of
we're on
decide
the
to
way.
go to the west
Okay, let's go.
because in the on the fort in the north there was a dragon.
Yeah, dragons are not out for now.
So, Longfrond does, however, offer to give you information for now, since you were willing to talk instead of immediately destroy her glade with massive amounts of alchemical fire or similar.
I mean,
Ignore the sparking of caltrops. Yep.
why would we just randomly destroy these trees? That's something that a red cap or some other unnaturish creature would do.
It's a little bit
Great.
hard for me to roleplay it, but basically, as she sees very little difference between most humanoids, she recalls that most of the humanoids that she's seen have been hobgoblins, effectively, and they've just been, oh, that tree's suspicious. Fire. Or longer ago, when Molthunia wood burners were trying to rout out the Chernasardo Rangers, they tried burning the forest down.
Yeah, that's very unnaturish. There are a lot of cute birdies living there.
Out of game, Molthune used to be trying to think of the term, but they used to be a subnation of Cheliax.
I'm aware of that, yeah.
I'm gonna be RB, guys. I'm gonna get some water, okay?
Okay. All right.
When
So,
somebody enters, another man leaves.
yeah, that happens. Things all good.
All right.
So that's that whole thing. Do you ask her for any specifics or anything?
No.
I mean, it's I mean,
Okay, I'm back.
let's see. I mean, I guess I don't know that I can do better than just saying it would. I would be inclined to ask for like just general information about like
Creatures in the area.
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
You know anything that happened to the what Was it like a hermit crab who was living near here? I think most
Hermit
nature
crab?
guys like keep track of each other.
Oh, the
Yeah,
hermit?
I mean, when I prepare my spells, I'm communing with Kyle. He was another nature spirit, and he's kind of my patron now. But you know, before we were just kind of bros.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So the information that she can give on specific creatures and such is that there were very large humanoids, quote unquote, that were also kind of lumbering around with the smaller ones, and they seemed to stay away from the fire when fire was used.
I also in the soil, I kind of draw with some crude illustrations. I sort of draw a kind of a chart explaining the difference between the various kinds of humanoids. So these are fluffy-headed monkeys. They're about 5.5 feet tall. They are adorable. They don't live very long. They're all ingenuitive and experimental, and they get carried away sometimes, but it's really cute whenever they figure out how to do a new thing. These are little fluffy-headed monkeys. They're basically the same. They're all cheerful. I gesture toward Kevin. Here's one. These are wide, fluffy-headed monkeys, and I explain dwarves. They like rocks. They like to live underground. They can make things out of rocks really, really well. And then I just kind of go through elves and gnomes, and I gesture to Leon.
Man,
And-
I've got to be really confusing.
If my character was human, you would have gotten a really bad talking to for like condescending to humans in that way.
Flock called you his pets earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't care as a dwarf, but as a human, I would be so fucking mad.
Yeah, but you were talking to a tree, so I'm figuring we didn't understand anything of that.
Yes.
it's probably fine. Probably also in Druidic.
I don't know that they automatically speak Druidic. It would have been in Sylvan. That speaking to a Dryad, probably the default way would be Sylvan.
Nope, I have that.
So yeah, you totally heard me say that you guys were my pets.
Doesn't care.
Nah, I'm actually the stable boy, so yeah, I'm kind of the pet already.
Yeah, you are my favorite pet.
Oh,
You're-
thank you.
You're the pet I cuddle with at night,
Guys,
and I pet
keep it
him.
PG.
Petting is PG.
Sure.
Let's progress. Is there any more with this?
Or
There
should
was
we just
there
keep
was another encounter sort of on the path to the other one,
How do you know?
because I saw the map earlier.
Who's screaming?
That was much more than a scream. That was,
Yeah, it's that time of day. Gotta pray to that god.
yeah.
Fair enough.
I-
What was it though? All right. So
Hold on,
Is-
guys. I need to take care of something. And then he pulls out a little little statuette, and he says, "Ya ya fitagen, ya ya fitagen, ya ya fitagen." All right. So that's taken care of. We're good. It won't happen this year.
kind of just looks, quirks a brow, Is anyone going to respond to that? Fucking come on! Do I have to put a DMPC in here to respond to this shit?
I have no,
I have no
idea what
idea
you
what's
just
going
did.
on.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know how to respond to that. Sorry.
Fatagan's a thing that you hear a lot in the Cthulhu mythos.
As is Iya.
Oh yeah, but
Iya
I mean,
Fatagan is. Yeah.
Still got
Okay.
no idea.
I
Alright.
don't have an idea. Sorry.
If we're done talking to the Dryad, maybe we should press forward. We don't have that much time, to be honest. There is an
I
army
know.
on our back.
Yes. Yes.
That too,
So-
I guess. The session is also.
Did the Dryad gave us any information we can actually use?
Let's see. She kind of just tells you that that there's a chimera way north of here that should be something you should watch out for.
Thank you for that info.
Yeah. Chimeras are. I mean, some of them are cute, but also it's kind of contrary to nature.
No, as you see, in this kind of worlds, it's not that.
Guys, we can talk about the origins of Chimera later.
Okay.
After we've dealt with the hobgoblins. So, Darbo, anything else
Oh.
that happens on our way to the fort?
Moving on.
Yeah, something actually quite important. So you manage slowly across a campsite. 6 bedrolls mark this orderly campsite alongside a few packs and a fire pit containing only ashes and an iron pot. 2 hobgoblin corpses lie askew in the dirt, slim arrows protruding from their throats. 4 partially decayed hobgoblin bodies are scattered around the clearing, all missing 1 or 2 limbs, otherwise intact. This area here was a camp for a patrol. Do you?
I would like to ask our halfling friend if he can take a look at the arrows and see if they belong to the rangers of, his ranger stuff.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna do a little perception check to see if there is anything important before we enter that place.
Because I presume we took that halfling ranger with us.
Yeah.
We should.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
If I was here when we left, I would have told you guys to take him with us. But I wasn't.
Okay, so as you're wow, damn. Okay, so
Hell yeah,
you
my
figure out fucking everything about this camp as you look over stuff. This was a camp that was made roughly 3 days ago, and there are a lot of traces that trolls came here. You find pages. What?
Cages and
No, not cages. 1 second.
Huh.
Oddly enough, these trolls had set the gear of each hobgoblin next to each of the bedrolls, all nice and clean. You find a small journal detailing how the trolls at Fort Nunder were being observed by the hobgoblins to make sure that they would not interfere with the Legion's operation.
I see.
okay. Anything
The camp
happens?
ended up getting a troll hunting party, noticing them, and the journal entries stop abruptly after that.
So what do we know about trolls? How do I...
Roll knowledge nature.
Darbo, can you take a look at the Southern Crinsado Part 2 map and tell us where exactly we are?
Okay, so you are at I.
I suspected as much.
Okay, so with that knowledge nature check, so everything you know about trolls, They regenerate like motherfuckers, so you have to burn them to keep them from regenerating. They're brutish. One second. Let me just find the whole fucking entry here, so that way I could just fucking talk about this in a way that makes more sense. They got extremely sharp claws and teeth. They're stooped, fantastically ugly, extremely strong. They're usually about 14 feet tall and 1,000 pounds. They usually fight to the death in an abstract sense.
What type are they? Fae, monster?
They are humanoid giant subtype.
Okay. The damage reduction, resistances.
Let's see. They got no DR. However, they have regeneration 5.
Fire.
Mm-hmm. Or acid.
Or acid, nice.
They're pretty damn resistant.
I do not have
Okay.
Acid Splash.
I have acid splash.
Let's see. What else? Let's see. You
Wait.
have to make sure to burn everything because apparently there's been reports that even the smallest scrap of troll flesh can regrow into a full-size troll given enough time.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
Thankfully, not as bad as orcs in 40k, but yes. Let's see. They are humanoid though, so they can somewhat be reasoned with. Yeah. So that's what you know about trolls. They're big, they're mean, and they're very hard to kill.
Wait,
Can
I need to
do-
ask. Why do
Go
we
ahead.
need the acid for them? That's
Because
the
it
Because-
stops the regeneration.
Okay, thank you. I also have acid splash, so I can help with that.
Darbo, with my perception, can I pick up a track of the trolls and then I'll follow it with the survival?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we also like search the camp for any other item?
Well, as you're searching the camp, something kind of happens.
Sure.
And I hope I have the fucking assets for this, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, 1 second.
A second has been allotted to Darbo.
Well, thank you very much, but it's a non-Euclidean second. God damn it, 1 moment. I'm just gonna use an image of a rat. I don't have time to fucking find the specific thing of this shit.
Go ahead, don't worry. You can tell us how it looks like.
There we go. This will do the trick. So, from out of the corners of the camp, if it'll fucking load. You
By the way,
see,
I really don't like the formation we are in. I mean, we have like everyone to protect outside the formation.
We should have thought about that before.
It makes sense.
Oh,
We're surrounded.
so 4 giant porcupines lumber out of the brush.
All right. Is this a new day?
Let's make sure to know what they are.
It is a new day.
Okay.
Knowledge initiative to know what these guys are.
Roll it.
Not it.
Yeah. And also, if I have time, I'd want to cast Speak with Animals.
You might have time.
If I can do that before they attack.
1 second.
Or rather, before initiative begins, is what it would really be.
You don't have enough time.
Okay.
Too bad.
Okay, what is their Oh, their initiative isn't that great. So they got a 15. All right, Mylock. You here, Kevin? Or are you
Maybe
muted?
delay until after, Puppy? Just so
Yeah,
we can
no, I was just saying, just move to there and ready an attack in case they come to attack me.
Okay.
Wait, before we start the battle, do we sense like, that they want to attack us for real? Do we feel that?
They're defending their food source. You see several porcupine bite-sized chunks out of the hobgoblin corpses.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
just
want to fight us.
Let me talk to them.
Okay. That's Kevin.
Don't attack them until I can talk to them.
Okay.
I'll delay.
Okay. Lance, do you delay?
No, I will move a bit, around here to be outside that awful formation. Seriously, it's driving me crazy. Then I stop and delay.
Nice. You
Okay.
can't delay if you moved.
All right, so I will cast Speak with Animals, and then proceed to say, "Hey, guys, I think there's a misunderstanding. We're not here to hurt you, and we're not here to stop you from eating any of this. We just want let's see. Let me make sure my wild empathy check is correct. So
Yeah, I can let you do it against all of them. It's all good.
So so just please, there's no need for us to get into a fight. We will just move on our way. We're not gonna stop you from having your food.
They watch you, but one of them speaks up and says, "Take anything but the meat. We want the meat."
You can have the meat, most certainly.
Yeah.
Thought you wanted them to get vegetarian food, Flock.
These are hobgoblins. I don't care about them.
But what if they're going to kill humans next?
Or an animal, a cute little fluffy animal.
Singing Flock is incapable of thinking about that.
Sure.
You've heard Leon try to reason with him about that. It doesn't work.
All right, so the human-sized porcupines kind of hang back as you gather stuff. You'll get XPs if you had defeated them, since you managed to reason with them. So you recover the following from this campsite. We post it here in Iron Fang text. So yeah, aside from a whole
copy paste, somebody can't spell 5.
Yeah, I copy pasted it. So yeah, there's a spelling error in the book. Anyway,
That is
so
not uncommon.
They copy
Why
pasted.
on every 5?
It's not F, it's FI. Someone find replaced FI with F. It's fire.
Yep.
Like Alco's fire is FRE. Someone fucked up majorly, and FI is F for some reason.
Yep.
So yeah, and aside from all the mundane equipment, you find a +1 scimitar. I'm just
Nice.
gonna make it really obvious because that's good shit.
Almost makes me want to replace my weapon, but I like it.
What's your weapon?
We already answered this question, so
Is it magical?
no, it's a masterwork.
Okay. Oh well.
Just the +1 to damage would be the main thing, but overall it would be probably about equal damage with the damage dice difference.
Yup.
And it's probably a medium by default anyway, so.
Yep. So, Darbo, I was tracking down some trolls.
Yeah. So the trolls, from everything you can tell, are at Fort Nunder.
Wow. 1 sec.
Well, it's really obvious. You don't need to roll for it. The trolls are at Fort Nunder.
Yeah, we
Oh.
were straight out told that earlier.
Okay, then let's go.
Okay. All right. So I don't have too much of Fort Nunder prepared at the moment, but I do have the beginning of it taken care of.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, let's do a bit of the beginning.
all right. So as you come upon it, it is partially built into the hillside. From what you've been told, there's some form of it's partially dwarven in construction.
Nice.
But so as you go here, you hear some nasty grunty whimpers from the archway at the entrance, and I'll get everyone situated over there. If I can click on them correctly.
Perceptions.
32 perception.
I want to also do a little bit of knowledge engineering on this place, okay? Can I?
Sure. Do you have knowledge local?
No, do engineering. Can it be do engineering?
Oh, dungeoneering? Not this moment, no.
Okay.
However, you have all seen what you're about to see here in a moment.
What the fuck are you rolling, Leon?
What?
89?
It hit it twice, alright? I can't help that. Just add 8 to it.
Yeah, let's just say that it is 8 plus 9.
So, all right. There's this stone archway here. I'm gonna get uncovered, and as you perceive what is down the archway, you see there are 3 troll hounds there. Roll initiative.
Can we get a surprise round with like perception to see them before we get into combat range?
1 second. I have to find their entry and see if they notice you first. Where is their... Oh yeah, they got good perception. Yeah, you would have seen them first.
Okay.
So they're just kind of hanging out in the archway.
I'll drop Bark Skin.
I'll drop Shield of Faith on myself.
I'll do mutagen.
I'm gonna cast Grace on me.
So that's everybody's surprise round. It's a standard action. Everybody's casting some stuff.
It's not a bad idea.
So let's go ahead and do the surprise round right now.
Hey. Okay.
Where are they?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Shifting him.
I got no. I'm there. I look like leaves to me. I didn't think that was actually a thing. Can I charge them from here as a standard?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
not anymore because Lance decided to change his position.
But
Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. Sorry.
so that would be my surprise round if you allow that, Darby.
Yes, you can charge.
Okay. Then I'll go to They're in charge, the one that's directly ahead of
Can
me.
you do the surprise round in order, just like a normal.
Everyone else is
Party would
casting. Everyone else is casting,
Yeah.
though.
He drank a mutagen. Now it comes down to Leon, and then everybody's gonna get their surprise round.
Okay. I stare at them.
See? Wouldn't you have wanted that, Kevin?
I don't care.
I suppose I can attack, because that's a swift. I don't know that it matters, though. Does 29 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Take 11
Okay.
to the closest one.
All right. All right, and Lance, you're just casting a spell. Mylock, you can do your charge.
This will be 30 to hit that guy
hits.
for 20 damage.
Okay. It looks down, but you remember they have regeneration.
Mm-hmm.
How do you turn that off?
Fire or acid.
Nice.
My job.
Mm-hmm. Talgoith, your turn.
I cast a spell, Shield of Faith, and I'll 5-foot step here.
Okay. And Puppy, you said you were casting a spell?
Yeah, and seeing all those motions, then instead of me 5-foot stepping there, I'll have him 5-foot step here. And it was Barkskin.
All right. It's back up to Agiz.
He used a mutagen.
I did that
That's
last round.
The surprise
So
round.
I'm
No, so-
moving up here and throw a bomb at this dude.
Okay.
Can you see through this?
You can't. You're going to have to toss it from the back and then move.
This
Okay.
square, you would have a plain view of this guy.
Yeah. Moving up and throw a bomb. I will have cover here, I'm guessing.
RAW, no.
Nope. No cover. Okay. Hits. Max damage. Well, is that max damage? No, that's
That's exactly
No.
half damage.
exactly.
Not exactly.
Funny. Okay, so all right, so the one in the front dies for legitsies. The ones in the back are severely injured, or not severely injured, but they have to make the save versus the splash damage, and that might stop their shit. So
Well, they take some splash damage anyway, I think.
yes,
Yeah, they take half. But I'm throwing the bomb at this one, the one behind, because I don't want to injure Kevin.
Yep.
Oh, you were hitting the one from behind.
Yep.
I
Okay.
throw at this one, and
Okay.
the other two takes splash damage, and it's 7 points now. I have one more
All right.
damage die.
So the one behind is severely harmed, and the one to the left makes it and takes only 3 points fire damage, but now his regeneration is fucked.
Yeah.
So this troll hound here is going to move here and attempt to attack you, Mylock.
Okay, parry your post.
Okay. You could do that with
Can you
natural attacks.
What was that?
You go first, Humam.
Can you threaten like that? Because I think you had like reach.
Right, generally. I'll have to look into that.
I think you need like a move action to change.
Yeah, you might be right there. I'll look at just for now. We'll see if I don't do it. 21. I don't think hits. Let me check. No, that doesn't hit.
Okay. All right. This one is going to move down here and attempt to get you as well, Mylock.
That would definitely provoke.
Yeah.
provoke.
Okay, hit that provoke. Damn, son. All right, you hit him. You deal some damage.
23.
No. Oh, and he's the one that also took. Well, he's fucked.
Glad to hear.
That leaves the last one. He is the last Trollhound.
So that one's not really dead.
Nope, this one's just taking some damage.
Does 24 confirm?
That confirms!
Cool. Take 10. No, take 13.
Does a 24 confirm? I'm sorry. There should be a large penalty.
-8. And then a -4 from Piv.
Fine. I will move and then hit him.
That works.
You can't do that. Oh, but this is not the Emerald Spire, so never mind.
Anyway, so yeah, that confirms. That deals damage. So let's see. How much was it you said?
13.
13. Okay. Alright, so you deal 13 damage to him. He's affected by the fire. He's hurting. Okay. Lance.
Let me see. Yeah, I suppose that from back here, I'm gonna try to use a spell. I'm gonna try to use Magic Missiles from back here.
Alright.
I hit with 3d4.
Okay. Roll that 3d4 plus 3.
11.
Okay. Considering the damage taken. 11. Not quite down yet. Mylock, let's see if you can finish it.
Sure. I will full attack, and I'll spend a panache point to double my precision on the first hit.
Don't you move action, change your grip first?
No, that'll be a move. So I'll have to. Oh shit! Fucking can't full attack him.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're gonna kill it anyway.
Like I said, it's just the first attack happens. So just the 24 hit
Yeah, 24 hits.
for 24 damage.
And Kasplushi.
Just squish him.
Yeah, I might start just doing just my standard melee range. Just it's my standard. Might be better off.
How is it 24 damage?
I have a precision damage that I add to my attack.
So it's 12 plus 6 plus 2.
No, 12 plus 6, and then I spend a point to double my precision damage. That's 12.
Oh, that's.
I forgot the Leon damage. So I don't know when to add that and when not to, so I have not been including that in.
Yeah,
to be
makes
honest.
sense. Da-da-da.
Cool.
Got anything else prepared, Darbo?
One little. Let me double check here. Really, I don't. Like, the next encounter is potentially just optional.
Okay.
You
Well,
can-
let's. You want to call it here then?
I think calling it here is good. This dungeon
Alright.
is effectively tiny, so
You guys
Okay.
want to talk Emerald Spire now, since we're finished with this game?
I suppose.
I'll turn off the stream.
Yes.